your business different from what's already available? So that's a question to think about. Will your business be something that's good for seniors to use? Will your business be good for young people to use? Will your business be geared for people who've never worked with a computer before so that you can use it to help them learn? What is going to make your business idea different than competition is? Number two, how will your business stand out from other similar businesses? What will make your business special? Now, we've all gone to the grocery store. When you stand in the cereal aisle, how many cereal choices are there in the cereal aisle? There's hundreds of them. What will make your business stand out when there are hundreds of other businesses? Sometimes in the cereal aisle, there'll be boxes that have different colors, or boxes that have different characters, or boxes that have fancy words on them. And those boxes stand out from other boxes. Think about your business. How will your business stand out from businesses that are the same? Number one way your business will stand out is because you're a young person. Because you're a young person that's starting a business, that's the number one way your business will stand out from other businesses. But think about other ways your business will stand out from similar businesses. Number three, what business name will work best for your business? In choosing a business name, you want something that's simple to remember, easy to pronounce, easy to spell, and relates to your business. Four things: easy to pronounce, easy to spell, relates to your business. That fourth one, it just slipped my mind. I have it written down. So your business name is very important. If your business name is too long, it won't fit on a business card or a business sign. If your business name doesn't relate to your business, people won't know what it is that you're selling or what your service is. So your business name has to be something that's simple. One, easy to pronounce, easy to spell, relates to your business. Any questions? My business, where I make things, is called Divine Creations. Very simple, 2 words. And it's called Divine Creation because I make things related to worship, prayer mats, prayer beads, small things like that. So that works. Creations, because there are things that I make myself. So Divine Creation. Any questions about business names?
Children, do you have any questions?
No, ma.
4
No,
things.
ma.
Are you thinking
Simple.
of your own business name already?
Be jotting down something simple, easy to pronounce, easy to spell, relates to your business. Number 4 question. This is very important in your business plan. Who is your targeted or ideal customer? Who's going to buy your product? Who's going to take your service? Who is the person that you're looking for as the consumer for your product? Who are they going to be? The things that I make, the targeted customer is someone who's a Muslim, someone who's a revert, someone who's trying to learn about Islam. That's my targeted and ideal customer. Who's going to be your ideal targeted customer? If you sell friendship bracelets, will it be young people? Will it be high school students? Will it be fashion people? If you sell a service with computers, will it be people who already know computers? Will it be people just buying computers? Will it be people who are older? Will it be people who are younger? Think about who will your customer be for your product. And that helps because it helps you decide how do you want to make your product. If you know who you want to buy it, that will help you understand how to make it. The fifth question: why will consumers pick your business instead of others? Will you offer them quick service? Will you offer them detailed service? Will you offer them products that no one else can make? Will you offer them things that are custom designed for what they need? Why will consumers pick your business instead of others? When you think about it, people work very hard for their money. And if they're going to give money to your business, there's a reason why they're going to give money to your business instead of someone else. Are you still with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, these are serious questions because when we get to working on what your actual business plan is, these are things that investors are going to want to know. And that brings us to the next question: how will you find investors, startup capital for your business? In America, it takes money to make money. You have to have money to build your business in order to make money with your business. So the question is, where are you going to get your startup capital for your business? Do you have a savings account that you can already go to? Do you have a bank that you've been putting money into? Will you be able to ask your godparents, your grandparents, your relatives to invest in your business? Will you do something like a crowdsource where you put something out on the internet and ask people to donate to your business startup? How will you find investors and startup capital for your business? All businesses require a little bit of money up front to get the materials, to get the handouts printed, to get the little equipment that you need. In America, it takes money to make money. This is a very important question to think about. That brings us down to the next question. The business that you have in mind, can you do this business with none or a small staff? Can you do this business all by yourself? The making the product, the giving the service, the packaging it, or will you need a small staff of people to help you? Someone to help you write things out, someone to help you put your product in a packaging, someone to help you advertise your business, or will you be able to do it all by yourself? This is a question to consider because if you need a small staff in your business plan, you want to write down who might help you and how they're going to help you. So, will your mom help you? You're going to make cookies to sell. Will your mom help you stir up the cookies and put them in the oven? Will your sister help you put the cookies into a package and seal them up for sale? Will your grandma help you by giving you boxes to use to sell your cookies? Can you do this business with none or a small staff? The next question, number 8. How will you advertise your business? Uh-oh. Farid, I'm going to need your business about technology. How will you advertise your business to possible consumers? Will it be a little business card that you send out to people or you stick on people's doors? Will
Which
it be a flyer? Will it be by word of mouth? How will you let people know about your business? It's wonderful to have a business, but if nobody knows about it, no one will come to buy anything. So you have to get the word out. Hey, I sell this. Hey, I teach this. Hey, I do this. Come check out my business. Come check out my business. How will you do that?
Which one? Which free?
Who was the free Garil? Are you the one that wanted to do a technology business? Sir?
Yes.
Which of the two Farids wanted to do technology business?
Both of us. Okay.
Both of you. Okay. And there's a way to do that because technology is such a wide field. Finding a special place in that will work out well. I might need to come to both of you for help. So, next, how will you determine the cost of your business product? If you're going to sell a product, you have to have a cost, but your cost has to be enough that you cover what your materials are and you get a little bit of profit. If it costs you 25 cents to make it and you sell it for 25 cents, you've not made anything. You've not done anything. If it costs 25 cents to make it and you sell it for 50 cents, you have a little room for profit. You have enough money made to cover what it costs to make it, and you have a little left over for your profit. So it's very important to determine how much will your product cost. You're going to have to then think about all the materials that you use to make your product, the time. Time is money in America. How much time does it take to make your product? Because if your product takes a long time, you don't want to sell it for a low price because you will not have paid yourself for the time that you invested in the product. So, how will you determine the cost of your business product? And then the last one, this is the fun question. What will you do with all your business profits? After you've made money, what will you do? Will you start a college fund? Will you save for a new business? Will you help your family with some of your profits? Will you put the money back into the business? What will you do with your business profits? That's the fun part of a business. After all the work is done and you have the profits, what will you do? We'll talk about some wise things to do later. Saving, helping your family, putting money back into your business. So, just a real quick review. One, what makes your business ideal different from competitors? Two, how will your business stand out from other similar businesses? What business name will work best for your business? Who is your targeted ideal customer? Why will consumers pick your business instead of others? How will you find investors, startup capital for your business? Can you do this business with none or a small staff? How will you advertise your business to possible consumers? How much will you determine, how will you determine the cost of your business product? And the last thing to think about, what will you do with your business profit? These are all things, and there's no right or wrong answer to these questions. Each business will have a different answer to these 10 questions because each business is going to have a different product or a different service. So each business will have different different answers to these questions. If you're doing 2 or 3 businesses, each of your business is going to have different answers. So these are the questions to be thinking about when you're thinking about what is my business going to be. We have 2 people who want to do technology businesses, but those 2 businesses are going to be different because they're set up by 2 different people. So even though it's the same business ideal, they're going to be 2 different things. And they're going to be different from each other. Are there any questions?
No, ma'am.
It seems like I'm doing a lot of the talking. So,
Did you all write this down in your journal?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So are you ready with a business name or business idea? I'm
the
talking to you
business
guys.
idea,
Do you have a
there's
business
so many
idea?
ideas that you can have for your business because there's so many things, but make sure it's something that you have a passion for. Because if you're going to do this business to make good money, you don't want it to be something that you're bored of. If you don't like math, please don't start a math business because this is not going to work. I like making things. I like sewing and I like doing creative things. So a craft business works good for me because it's something that I like to do. You like computers, you like technology, that's a great business.
I like to teach. That's why I'm in the teaching business. Okay.
Wait, one question. Has everybody been praying about this to get guidance from Allah?
Yes.
Because that's the number one thing. You got to pray. Allah, what would you have me to do? What is the best talent that I can use, Allah? Allah, you've blessed me with so many talents. Thank you, Allah, for so many talents. But which talent should I use, Allah? Allah, what would you have me to do? First step, you got to pray. Ask Allah to give you guidance. And sure enough, He will. Allah will tell you, I made you a smart child. Use your brain. That's what you're going to use your business with, your brain. I've made you an artistic child. Use your art. Your art is going to be what your business is. I've made you a thinking child. Use your thinking to make your business. Allah will give you the answer if you ask.
So if you ask, you just find your heart, your mind inclining towards that which Allah wants you to do. And you will find fun, you'll find fulfillment in it. Just like Ustaz Norman Alefan. You see, he was in the tech business, but then he fell in love with Arabic and Quran. And he became one of the greatest teachers of Quran and Arabic today. His parents were not for it because they didn't understand what Allah is showing him, what Allah was showing him at that time. Nobody could get it. Nobody could understand it. Right? Way back in Nigeria, I was a broadcaster. I was a public speaker. I was always in the limelight, And when I came to America, I've always wanted to be a teacher, even back in Nigeria, right? Because that is my passion. I want to teach. I want to impart knowledge. I want to, especially children. And I pray that before I die, Allah will bless me with a school of my own so that I can, find fulfillment, at the highest level, to have a school and have lots of children to teach, right? That is a business I cannot do alone because I cannot teach every class by myself. Just as this online class that we have, what Grandma Ya is teaching you, I couldn't teach you because we are gifted differently. So you have to think and ask Allah to guide you to that thing that is unique to you. What is that gift that Allah has given you that He has not given others? You know, you can get inspiration from other people. That's still okay, right? But whoever inspires you, don't be jealous of that person. Pray that Allah should continue to bless that person and pray to Allah to guide you to create your own. Like Grandma said, when you go to the stores and you walk to the cereal aisle, there's so many cereals done by different people. Why do they keep coming up with new cereal every time? Because someone wants to do something that's different from others and make his or her own better than that of others. So this is what you should be thinking of. First of all, ask Allah to guide you to know who you are. Ask Allah to guide you to recognize the special gift, the unique gift that He has given you, that you can use and excel, use and expand, use and grow, spiritually, mentally, psychologically, financially, economically, all the leads that you can think of. Ustaz Noman Ali Khan has a school in Dallas. It's called Bayina Institute. And from Bayina Institute, he created Bayina TV. All the lectures that he goes about giving, all the classes he holds, he records them and puts them in the Bayina TV, on the Bayina TV. So if you subscribe to that TV, you'll get to see all his recordings, the very old ones and the very new ones. You understand what I'm saying? So start thinking in that direction. What is the unique gift Allah has given you? Discover it and then build on it. Find a way of turning it into a business that will be fulfilling, through which you'll be able to meet your needs and take care of your responsibilities and impact on others. This is what we're about. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. The most honorable of you in the sight of Allah is the one that fears Allah the most. So think about the business you will go into that will present you as someone that fears Allah, that has a consciousness of Allah, that wants to benefit people because of Allah. And the Prophet ﷺ said, خَيْرُكُمْ مَنْ يَنْفَعُ النَّاسِ. خَيْرُكُمْ, the best of you, مَنْ يَنْفَعُ النَّاسِ, is the one that benefits people the most. So whatever business you want to go into, make sure it is one that will benefit humanity. Through it, people will grow. Through it, people will benefit. Through it, problems will be solved. And at the same time, Allah will bless you because you are beneficial to others. All right? So, having said that, have you guys started thinking in that direction? Yes or no?
Yes.
Are you thinking about becoming a young business person?
Yes.
Farid, Sonny, you're not saying anything.
Yes.
Farid Grillo, I can't hear you.
I said yes.
Okay, I heard Abdul Basit. Kabira, where are you? Are you thinking in that line? Even if what you want to be in life is a medical doctor, think about how you can turn that into a business. How can you be a medical doctor and be an entrepreneur? There are so many people who have their own clinics, who have their own hospitals, who specialize in certain areas of medicine, right? And they stand out. They stand out because they specialize. They use their God-given talent to solve a problem, a human problem. Who knows the man that created the bulb? What's the name of the man that created the bulb? The light bulb.
Thomas Edison, I think.
That's his name?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. I want to be educated by you.
Thomas Edison.
But what I learned is that he tried it for over 100 times before it worked. Am I right? He
So
tried it
many of his inventions, he tried and tried and tried, but
and
he was
tried.
consistent and he didn't give up. Consistent.
You know why? Because he had that vision. And the vision is in his head. Nobody else can appreciate it like him. And he stayed on it. He tried it again and again, over 100 times. And here we are today, enjoying the light. All right? So think about, you don't have to beat yourself up over this. That is why you need to pray and ask Allah to guide you. You know, what Allah created us for comes easy for us to achieve. Let me tell you something about myself. I wanted to be an accountant. I wanted to be a banker. I wanted to be a lady that works in the bank, all suited up and everything. Because, okay. Can you all hear the adhan? Can you hear it? Or I'm the only one that's hearing it.
I can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
You can't hear it? Oh, okay. The adhan is going off here where I am. So it means it's time for me to shut up so that we all can go and pray. But I want to say this before we go. So I wanted to be an accountant and I wanted to go to one of the best universities in Nigeria, University of Lagos. All right. So I finished high school at about the time when my father, he was working in the foreign ministry. He was posted to Saudi Arabia as the vice chancellor or something. His position was next to the ambassador. So he said, "Oh, Saudi Arabia, I'm going to Saudi Arabia, children, my family. I am taking every single one of you with me." I said, "No, Daddy, I'm not going to Saudi Arabia. I want to go to University of Lagos to study accountancy." He said, "You will study accountancy, but in Saudi Arabia, not in Lagos, in Jeddah, in King Abdulaziz University." I said, no, I'm not going. He said, "Yes, you will." And he talked me into it. He said, he said, "I don't speak Arabic. I don't know Arabic. I don't want to come back and be an afa. I want to be a banker. I want to be an accountant." And he said, "Even your accountancy, you can study it in King Abdulaziz University." So he talked me into it. And we went to Saudi. When we got to Saudi, I got admitted into the university, even to read accountancy. But guess what? When I got into the classroom, accountancy was being taught in Arabic. And the only word in Arabic that I knew was Assalamu alaikum, with very thick Nigerian accent. I'm like, "Dad, this is not working. I can't understand anything the teacher was saying." I said, "Okay, maybe what we should do is you go to Qura University, the language institute there in Mecca, and learn Arabic, and then you can come back to do your accountancy." So I got admitted into the language institute in Mecca, and I studied Arabic for 1 year, and I thought I was ready for my accountancy. So I went back to the university, and it was like you take a child from kindergarten, and you put her in the university class. Do they speak the same level of language? I still could not understand what was going on. So the only choice I had was to take a course that is offered in English language. Some Arabic, but mostly English. And that course was English language and literature as major, and then Arabic and Islamic studies as minor. I said, "Dad, I don't want to be a teacher. I didn't ever want to be a teacher. I said, no, you don't have to be a teacher. You can be a diplomat and work for the foreign ministry like me. You know, I said, wow, then I can travel the world. He said, yes. So I went in for the English language and Arabic and Islamic studies. And guess what? I fell in love with Arabic and Islamic studies much more than I did with English language and literature. And that's my story. That's why today all I want to do is teach Quran and teach Arabic. You see, so Allah knew what He wanted me to do, and He set me up nicely by giving my father the opportunity to travel to Saudi Arabia. And he pushed me until I found myself in the classrooms for Arabic and Islamic studies. And boom, I discovered myself. You know, so, and I pray that you will discover yourself very soon and you will go into that Allah has created you for and make millions out of it while you're still pleasing your creator. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. So my dear children, it's time for Salat. Let's go and pray. And you come back to class in 30 minutes. You have a long time to pray. And when you're at it, you know you're in the presence of Allah Azza wa Jalla. Give Allah that space because He is there waiting to give you the space to make it in life and to make it in the hereafter. When you pray, pray with the presence of your mind. Pray as if you can see Allah. For if you cannot see Him, He is right there in front of you. He sees you and He knows what is going on in your heart. So don't let your heart sway. Don't think about anything. Just focus on the fact that you are in front of the Most High, the greatest Lord, the most kind, the most beneficent. And at the end of your prayer, don't leave your prayer until you ask Him for guidance. Ask Him for what you want. And I pray that you shall be granted. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.